Blake Smith, Little Rock, Arkansas. The groomsmen were Kelvin Stroud, Washington, D.C., David Parker, Lexington, Kentucky, Blaine Walker, Fayetteville, Robert Moore, Jimmy Godfrey, Andrew Johnson, Blake Smith, and William Sanders, Little Rock. The flower girl was Sally Spearman, Decatur, Allah, and Ansley Moore, Little Rock. Blake hired Taylor Moore from Little Rock as his best man. During the cocktail hour, guests enjoyed music by the Arkansas Symphony String Quartet and cocktails abound, as did appetizers. Shelton began her visit to the South Fort Smith factory, where she took a tour and joined the team on the Smithworks vodka production line. This was Shelton's first meeting with the 230 men and women at the Fort Smith plant who helped produce Smithworks vodka, which is part of the 5.5 million cases produced annually. When Blake started at Smithworks, we knew that at some point he would come to visit the factory where everything is made. Joseph Mack Smith, 51, of Little Rock is survived by his son Joseph Blake Smith, two sisters Patty and Mickey Smith of Little Rock, and many other family and friends. Blake Shaw, 47, from Ravendon, was born on October 2, 1972, the son of Herman and Annalou Abernathy Shaw of Walnut Ridge. Before him, his father-in-law Donnie Smith and his paternal and maternal grandparents died. Eugene Jennings, 83, of Sage, was born on November 23, 1930 in Zion, Arkansas, the son of John F. Jennings and Grace Wiles Jennings. He retired without compensation after 27 years of service from the Boeing plane, but his real occupation and love was to work on the farm with his cattle. Records of the granting of the divorce judgment to the complainant on May 31, 1944 and the denial of the child to the father show that complainant Hale A. Smith, from Houston, Texas, came to Little Rock in February 1944 to settle in the residence and obtain a divorce from his wife. Living in Little Rock, he spent most of his time with his wife. He is survived by his partner Casey Ziegler and their daughter Grayson, who he loved dearly, as well as his own parents Keith and Shannon Carter from Fort Smith, AR. The much-loved husband, father, grandfather, and friend Clifton Blake Brown, 86, of Little Rock, died on June 25, 2014. John Blake Blakely Roger P. He died on July 29, 2020. Maud Mourne's sons Donald Smith, Ann, Little Rock, children Davita, Billy Bowles, Elgin Smith, Fernando Smith, Don Castro, Lakendra Burnett, Blake, Evan, Smith, Larry Smith, children Dewey's Williams, Colin Docking, Eric Smith and Larry Smith Jr., Nikia Jones, Latoya Jones and Diane Curry, and a child, Diana Janee. Julie Phillip Johnson, Sydney, AR, Wednesday, July 30, 2014. Maud, we are very sorry for your loss. James and Connie Johnson, Mount Pleasant, AR, Wednesday, August 3, 2014. Our thoughts are at this difficult time with you. J. Blake Smith is an attorney and real estate agent with Flake Kelly Commercial Representation of a small business from Arkansas in defense of a trademark infringement lawsuit against a national home furnishings retailer. As a lead counsel for a Missouri furniture company in defending patent infringement claims, filed in the Federal Court of the Eastern District of Arkansas. Representation of a patent proprietor in ex parte patent review proceedings filed by the proprietor. The government accused Blake of making false statements to obtain a license as an arms dealer, which violated 18 U.S. laws. Blake pleaded guilty after his denial and was sentenced to 5 years probation. The form, signed by Brian Michael Blake, warns individuals against buying firearms. The form also includes an example that reads, Mr. Smith asked Mr. Jones to buy a firearm for him. All rights are reserved to postpone the date of sale to the day after the agreed date and a specific further publication or announcement of the date and place of sale. In February, The Times reported that Rock Capital Group was in talks with the National Hotel Group to turn the Hall-Davidson building at the intersection of Louisiana Street and Capitol Avenue into a boutique hotel. Melissa Hainsworth, managing director of Smithworks Vodka, a maker of Period Richard in Fort Smith, Ark. In 12 months, the private equity giant made a $1.1 billion bet on a national retail center. It has been more than a year since the retail property market recorded a vacancy rate of up to 7.6%. Given national and local absorption indicators, the writing on the wall is crystal clear. Reports suggest that between the fourth quarter of 2010 and the fourth quarter of 2011, retail vacancies in the Little Rock area dropped from 10.5% to 8%, with a positive encoding rate of 2.4%. Arkansas Little Rock, the host school, led the event, scoring a total of 290 points. The tournament was supposed to have 36 holes today, but the final 18 came after rain interrupted play on Tuesday after 18 holes. Little Rock had the top 3 finishers in the first round. During the ceremony, UM's Chancellor Dan Ron awarded Smith an honorary doctorate in medical arts and humane letters. Ron also presented the Chancellor Award for Distinguished Service, B, to Alan Sugg, Ph.D., the retired president of the University of Arkansas System.